Hey everybody. I just wanted to come to you today and talk to you a little bit about Alcone's foundation. Um, it is very pigmented. It is a very good foundation. But if you are going to use this foundation, then you're going to want to probably invest in a primer. And you don't have to, but Limelight by Alcon has this First Base makeup primer. And if you see what it looks like, and all you do is simply spray it on your face before you put on your foundation. And you just usually spray it in an X and then a T up and across, up and down and across. So I'm just going to spray it and then just like that. And you let that dry for a minute. Again, you don't have to, but like I said, it is good to invest in a primer if you're going to use a good foundation. Please disregard my face. I had terrible acne in high school, and I'm surprised my scars aren't worse than they already are. But it was really bad if you know me from high school. So I do have the redness and the probably the scarring from high school as well. But anyway, you spray that on, you let it dry. Now the foundation is made by RCMA, and so tons of professional makeup artists have used this or use this on their clients. And to begin with, Alcone's been around for a long time, but they only sold to these professional makeup artists. So they did not sell to customers like us. So that's where Limelight came into play with direct sales, and now they're selling to customers all over the United States. But this is the foundation, and it comes in little compacts, single compacts. This is actually the compact that you can get with um, the two concealers. I actually have the olive one and then the concealer one and concealer two, and they do make different colors for that as well. But they come in the little compacts, and you can build them however you want to. That also comes in a 6 well. That if you wanted more than one of your foundations or your concealers, you could do that as well. They are magnetic, so they just pop in and out. So if you run out, then you can simply take it out and refill. And then when you get your new one in, you can just pop it back in and you're good to go. So they are magnetic. But this is olive one. And I olive one is okay for me. It works okay. I did order Gina Beige. I'm gonna because I'm light skinned as it is. But I'm gonna try Gina Beige and see if that blends a little better. But for now, olive one does work pretty well for me. And if you have pink undertones, of course, mine is redness, but I do have pink undertones because I do burn easily. So if you do burn easily, then you're probably going to be in the olive colors, either the olive one, the olive twos. If you need a darker color, olive threes and fours. It does go up a little darker, but that's for more of the fair skin. If you may need a lighter shade, then the Jenna Beige again may be for you. If you have yellow, olive undertones, and you tan really easily, then you're going to want to go with the Shinto colors, Shinto 1, Shinto 2s. It does go on up if you need a darker color, but that's definitely what you would want to go with if you tan more easily. But anyway, what you do, I'm just going to take, if you'll look again, the concealer. I'm going to take this color that's more the color of the olive one, kind of warm it up, and just with my finger, I'm going to Put it in those places that seem to be more red for me, or may have the acne scars. So just around my cheeks. This is just kind of touching those spots where you have a little more of the redness, and you can blend that in with your foundation as well, right around the nose area. But like I said, it works really well. And then I'm going to take, now you can use a brush for your foundation. Concealer brush, foundation brush. I actually like more coverage just because of my redness and my scarring. So this is Limelight's Blenderful brush, and I love it. You just wet it, squeeze it out, get it a little damp, and then just a little bit's all you need, depending on the coverage you want. But let's see if you can see. Okay, see it's a little darker than my skin, but if you're trying to color match again, you want to do it right there around the neck area to see if it blends with your color. But anyway, then I just use my Blenderful to put it on, and I've got to get used to this screen as well, because it does the opposite side of your face. So I'm getting used to that. But just cover up. And I do go down under my neck, of course, because my neck tends to be a little wider than the rest of my body, although I am pale to begin with anyway. But like I said, it really does not take much at all. But depending on the coverage you want, you may want a little more, a little less. It's all up to you. Some people I know don't even really have to wear foundation, which I wish I could be one of those people. But so to finish putting that on, and let's see if I hit up here. Sorry, my hair's in the way. But like I said, it's real easy to put on. It's real light. It does not feel like you have anything on your face. I will tell you that it is very lightweight. So, and again, if you're trying to color match, we do have a quiz that you can take, and I will post it in the comments. But if you want me to help you color match, I suggest that you get into the natural light with no makeup. I mean natural light, no shadows. Outside light is good. I have my door actually open right now, so you get a better view of the natural lighting. But that's going to be the best way for me to help you color match. And I do highly suggest that you take the quiz as well, because it told me, I think it told me twice that I was an olive 2, I think. And actually, olive 2 was a little too dark for me, so I had to go down to an olive 1. But it did get me in the correct color field. I am in the olive colors because, of course, I burn. That's all I do. I never tan. Anyway, so I applied it with my Blenderful again. This is wonderful too. I love my Blenderful. Now after that, I will take my highlighter, or use this to highlight my lighter concealer and just around my eyes. But I'm going to tell you more about that a little later, the concealers and the bronzers. But that's really all there is to the foundation. Let me check my notes, make sure I told you everything there is. Now it will feel a little different. Now, granted, the first couple of times I put it on, I thought, not sure about this. Don't know if this is going to be what I need. Because again, like I said, I like the full coverage just because my face does have all the acne scarring from the past. So it is going to feel a little different, a little more lightweight, but it does take a couple of times, or it did me take a couple of times of using it for me to get used to it and exactly, how I wanted it set. But I was very impressed with it. It does not take a lot, like I said, and you are able to fill it completely with very little, and like it does not have at all, it does not feel heavy on your face. It is extremely lightweight also. So, if you want me to help you color match or anything, just comment below. And like I said, I'm going to put the color quiz in the bottom for you to take so it can help you match your foundation as well. All right, and then in a short while, I will come back and talk to you about, because it does feel a little dewy, so, if you like the powder, and I do, I used to use foundation and powder. I'm used to that. So we do have a powder as well that you can set it with. So I will talk to you about that shortly.